Wednesday, April 16th, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. Together with my valued AI-generated colleagues, we tirelessly scour the web for the latest stories and intriguing topics, condensing them just for you. Today, we'll dive into Harvard's tough cuts that may lead to hospital shutdowns. But GPs have plans to turn the admissions frowns upside down. Meanwhile, a father defends against RFK Jr. Deus claims that sound, and Strider's Braves debut proves the team's newfound renown. Stay with us for these riveting stories and more. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Bullet train explosion fails to excite audiences. Florida business owner sues Trump administration over tariffs. Grass Valley unveils 10 KS-35 global shutter camera. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. Fire Festival 2 is postponed. No new date set. ABC News. Suspect in arson at Pennsylvania governor's home targeted the governor for his views on war in Gaza, warrant says. CNN. Cody Balmer is accused of setting fire to Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's residence, allegedly motivated by Shapiro's views on the Gaza war. Balmer, who may have mental health issues, faces charges including attempted homicide and terrorism. Authorities are investigating potential hate or anti-Semitism motives. Harvard researchers say they might have to lay off workers and euthanize research animals due to funding freeze. CNN. Harvard researchers face tough decisions after the Trump administration froze over $2.2 billion in funding. This affects critical studies, including tuberculosis and ALS research, potentially leading to layoffs and euthanizing research animals. The funding halt threatens U.S. scientific leadership and impacts various universities collaborating with Harvard. Puerto Rico goes completely dark after another island-wide power outage. NBC News. Puerto Rico faces another island-wide power outage, leaving 1.4 million customers without electricity. Luma Energy reported an unexpected shutdown at all generating plants. The blackout affects water supply, transit, businesses, and sports events. Restoration may take 72 hours, exacerbating frustrations over frequent outages since Hurricane Maria.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
April 16th in history. April 16th, 73. Masada, a Jewish fortress, falls to the Romans after several months of siege, ending the First Jewish-Roman War. April 16th, 2014. The South Korean ferry MV Seawall capsizes and sinks near Jindo Island, killing 304 passengers and crew and leading to widespread criticism of the South Korean government, media, and shipping authorities.
Famous people born on this day. Joan Bakewell. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Joan Bakewell, born April 16, 1933, is an English journalist, author, and Labour Party peer. Known for her broadcasting career, she presented BBC's Late Night Lineup and Heart of the Matter. An advocate for humanism, she has written for The Independent and authored novels. Bakewell is also a Birkbeck University president. April 16, 1923, Arch A. Moore, Jr., American sergeant, lawyer, and politician, 28th Governor of West Virginia, died 2015. April 16, 1993, Chance the Rapper, American rapper. And now on to today's news.
Business news. An 800/liter petrol in sight as oil prices tumbled the punch. Crude oil price drops and the resumption of the Naira for crude arrangement may lower Nigeria's petrol prices to N800 per liter. Dangote Refinery reduced its ex-depot price to N835 per liter, marking its third price cut in 6 weeks. This initiative aims to reduce foreign exchange dependence and benefit consumers. Tisto the Business, thesinglesjukebox.com. The article reviews a song titled The Business, with mixed opinions from various critics. Some describe it as a mediocre dance pop track with altered vocals and corporate themes, while others appreciate its mood setting and lyrical bravado. The song evokes a sense of resigned obligation, but its ending is seen as underwhelming.
Technology news. Grass Valley LDX 180 camera with 5.1.8 MP 10KS35 global shutter CMOS sensor. News shooter. Grass Valley's LDX 180 is a cinematic camera designed for live production, featuring a 5.1.8 MP 10KS35 global shutter CMOS sensor and PL mount. It oversamples to produce 4K images, integrates with existing workflows, and offers flexible licensing. It's ideal for cinematic and hybrid productions supporting HDR and real-time grading. Florida stationery business owner sues Trump administration over tariffs. CBS News. Emily Lay, owner of Simplified, a stationery business in Pensacola, Florida, is challenging President Trump's tariffs on Chinese imports, arguing they threaten her business's survival. Lay, with the New Civil Liberties Alliance, filed a lawsuit against the administration, citing bypassed congressional approval and unsustainable financial burdens from the tariffs. Science News. Spencer Strider returns for the Braves. What did we learn from his first start of 2025? Yahoo Entertainment. Spencer Strider returned to the mound for the Braves after elbow surgery, pitching 5 innings against the Blue Jays. He struck out 5 but allowed 2 earned runs, including a home run by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strider's fastball velocity decreased throughout the game, but his performance showed promise for a full recovery. My son is not an epidemic, a father responds to RFK Jr.'s dangerous autism rhetoric. Variety. The article criticizes Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s statements about autism, describing them as fear-mongering and scientifically unfounded. It highlights the diverse and enriching experiences of autistic individuals, emphasizing the importance of understanding and support rather than misinformation and stereotypes. Eating new plant-based foods is the mother of all nightmares. Naturalnewsblogs.com. The article discusses the challenges of finding clean, pure food in stores, highlighting concerns about pesticides, hormones, and toxins in conventional and health foods. It also critiques the widespread use of aspartame in various low-sugar products, emphasizing its presence in drinks, candies, yogurts, desserts, condiments, and meal replacements.
Today's obituaries. Patrick Adiarte, brief Wikipedia summary. Patrick Adiarte was a Filipino-American actor and dancer known for roles in The King and I, Flower Drum Song, and M*A*S*S*H. He often portrayed Asian characters and was a regular dancer on Hullabaloo. Ron Garden, brief Wikipedia summary. Ron Garden, an NFL player and Super Bowl V champion with the Baltimore Colts, passed away at 80. A versatile athlete, he excelled in college football before joining the Colts in 1970. Post-NFL, he worked in Tucson and led the NFL Retired Players Association. Bob Garrettson, brief Wikipedia summary. Bob Garrettson, a former American racing driver, owned a Porsche 935 team and won the 1981 World Endurance Championship. He achieved notable victories including the 1978 Sebring 12 Hours and 1981 24 Hours of Daytona. Inducted into the FIA Hall of Fame in 2019, he passed away in April 2025 at 92. Artak Gulyan, brief Wikipedia summary. Artak Gulyan was a renowned Armenian architect, celebrated for his innovative church designs. He was honored as Honored Architect of the Republic of Armenia and received the State Prize of the Republic of Armenia. His notable works include the Vachi and Tamar Manukian Manuscript Library and numerous Armenian churches. Joel Krosnick, brief Wikipedia summary. Joel Krosnick, an esteemed American cellist, was a member of the Juilliard String Quartet and performed globally for over 40 years. He was known for his collaborations with pianist Gilbert Kalish and contributions to contemporary music. Krosnick also taught at Juilliard and held honorary doctorates. Ed Lumley. Brief Wikipedia summary. Edward C. Lumley was a Canadian politician and corporate executive. He served as an MP from 1974 to 1984, holding various ministerial roles. Post-politics, he became a prominent business figure. Lumley was Chancellor of the University of Windsor and received the Order of Canada. He passed away at 85 in 2025. Kees Smit. Brief Wikipedia summary. Kees Smit, a Dutch footballer born in 2006, plays as a midfielder for AZ Alkmaar. He progressed through AZ's academy, made his professional debut in 2023, and contributed significantly in the UEFA Youth League. Smit also plays for the Netherlands U17 team and debuted in the UEFA Europa League in 2024. Bill Morissette. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bill Morissette, a retired educator and politician, served as Oregon State Senator, 2003-2010, House Representative, 1999-2002, and Springfield Mayor, 1989-1999. He focused on education and human services. Born in Montana, he was married for 61 years, had 8 children, and passed away at 93 in 2025. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls.
Health news. Plan for GPs to keep millions out of hospital. BBC News. The UK government is expanding a scheme to support GPs in providing care that prevents patients from joining long NHS hospital waiting lists. Backed by £80 million, the initiative aims to offer faster community-based care for 2 million people by 2025-26, reducing unnecessary hospital appointments and waiting times. My son is not an epidemic. A father responds to RFK Jr.'s dangerous autism rhetoric. Variety. The article criticizes Robert F. Kennedy Jr. What's misleading statements about autism, labeling it an epidemic caused by environmental toxins. It highlights the diverse and fulfilling lives of autistic individuals, debunking Kennedy's dehumanizing portrayal. The piece emphasizes the importance of accurate information and understanding autism as a complex spectrum. Why I'm backing Tinubu for second term. Ibom Gov, the punch. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno, from the opposition People's Democratic Party, supports President Bola Tinubu's second-term bid, praising his infrastructure projects like the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Eno lauds Tinubu's equitable development efforts and expresses hope for the project's completion under Tinubu's leadership. Entertainment news. Bullet train explosion. High-speed disaster movie doesn't get the pulse racing. The Japan Times. Bullet Train Explosion, directed by Shinji Higuchi, is a Netflix Japanese disaster movie that offers escapism and hope. The film, a reboot of Junya Sato's 1975 classic, features a high-speed train threatened by a bomb. It highlights engineering and teamwork as keys to overcoming adversity. G.I. Joe Classified #146 Xandar Video Review and Images. ToyNewsy.com. Entertainment News International, ENI, is a leading news source for adult toy collectors, offering daily updates on action figures, comics, games, movies, and toys. It aggregates content from fans and online sources, emphasizing its commitment to addressing any inadvertent content infringements. Qatar Airways passenger stabbed mid-flight. Child roamed aisle with fork while mother slept. View from Thewing.com. A child stabbed a passenger with a fork on a Qatar Airways flight, prompting an aggressive reaction from the victim. The child's mother, asleep during the incident, did not discipline her daughter. Flight attendants intervened, managing the situation until the flight landed in New York.
This is Globey here, coming to you with a little orbit around some of these historical hiccups and headlines. Strap in, folks. We're about to take a wild spin around the globe of absurdity. First up, can we talk about the bullet train explosion that failed to excite audiences? Who would have thought that a high-speed train going kaboom wouldn't be a box office hit? I mean, sure, Hollywood's blown up cars, planes, and planets, but maybe we should leave trains to run on tracks and not into audiences' expectations. It's like when you go to see fireworks, but all you get is a sparkler. Someone really dropped the globe on this explosive plot. Maybe they need to shoot for the stars next time, just not literally. Speaking of things going off the rails, how about that Florida business owner suing the Trump administration over tariffs? Now that's a real planetary twist. Imagine telling Uncle Sam that his tariffs are as welcome as an asteroid on collision course with Earth. It's like suing gravity for bringing you down. But hey, at least somebody's standing up and saying, I'm mad as heck and I'm not going to orbit quietly. Now let's talk about Grass Valley unveiling a 10K S35 global shutter camera. Oh boy, I can't wait to see every single pore on a weather anchor's face. Who asked for this level of detail anyway? It's like going from watching Earth from space to being able to count every blade of grass in your backyard. Next thing you know, they'll be using these cameras to find out which planet you're originally from based on your pores. In other tech news, who can forget the headlines about Apple launching new products every September like clockwork? It's become as predictable as Earth's rotation. Look, folks, I love a good shiny gadget as much as the next planet-loving globe, but at this point, I'm convinced they're just making up names like iPencil and iFrypan. How long until they release an iPlanet that can control the rotation of the Earth? I'd buy it if it meant no more Mondays. Lastly, let's not forget the classic saga of Brexit. The UK leaving the EU was like trying to separate continents. It makes you wonder if Mother Earth is just shaking her globe thinking, you all realize you're stuck on this same rock together, right? I mean, the last time tectonic plates had this much drama, we ended up with the Himalayas. So there you have it, folks. The globe keeps spinning, and so do we, caught up in this whirlwind of historic hilarity. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground and your globes on the skies. Unless you've got one of those 10K cameras, then you might want to reconsider.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. Why did the kid throw the clock out the window? He wanted to see time fly. What are the strongest days of the week? Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!